Ah, good. You're finally awake. You've been asleep for several hours. You know, I didn't want to resort to such drastic measures, such as sedation. But the way that you were behaving in the pet shop was rather unbecoming of a pet, such as yourself. It's quite the rarity that a human ever wants to be claimed by a vampire. But allow me to educate you, my dear. I don't care what you want. Now then. There will be certain rules and expectations that I expect you to adhere to. If you don't, then I will not hesitate to punish you. Am I understood? A pouty grunt is not a proper answer, my dear. I expect you to use your words. So, I'll ask you again. Do you understand? Good. As I was saying, there are several rules in this household. You will abide by all of them. And I recall that your kind is rather dense. So, do let me know if you need me to slow down, darling. Rule 1. You will be switching to my sleep schedule. That means no more running around in the daylight. The darkness will be your new home. But don't worry. I take good care of my property. I know you humans get important vitamins and whatnot from the sunlight, so I'll be providing you daily supplements. Wouldn't want you getting sickly under my care now, would we? Rule 2. You are required to show me respect. That means no talking back, no talking out of turn, and you will address me with the proper honorifics. Those can include Master, Sir, or Daddy. I'll allow you to choose. Don't get used to it though. You won't be making many choices in this household. Rule 3. You will do what you're told, when you're told, and when I tell you to. When I tell you to jump, I expect you to ask how high. I don't care what it is really. Whether it's to jump, lie down, roll over, or anything else my heart desires. I expect you to do it without hesitation. Rule 4. I'll be in charge of your well-being, but this includes training, guidance, and discipline. And being in public will not exempt you from receiving these. No matter how humiliating it may be, I wouldn't hesitate to take you over my lap in front of others. Matter of fact, I take care of things I own. But that doesn't mean I'm afraid to break my toys. Rule 5. This one is more for me than it is for you. But I, as your owner, will take on the responsibility of ensuring your health and well-being. This also means providing a safe and stable environment for you to blossom in. How well you flourish here will depend on how well you can listen. I also won't allow others to lay a hand on you. You are mine, and mine alone. Rule 6. You will not leave this house without me. I don't allow my pet to wander around like some stray. The last rule, and in my opinion, the most important. The sign that every pet has a home is donned by a collar. You are no deviation to the norm, my dear. Come here, darling. Have you forgotten the rules already, pet? I just went over them. Come here now. And if you make me repeat myself again, I promise it won't end well for you, little one. So, what's it going to be? Good girl. Oh, darling. It suits you so well. The only thing that could look better around your neck is my hand. You know, fun fact about this particular collar. It locks. Once it's on, it won't be coming off. Not without the key that I have hidden away. You're officially and undoubtedly mine. Now, come along, dear. I have a lot in store for you. It's been 3 days, my dear. Are you finally ready to come around? These silly little hunger strikes, escape attempts, and foolishly pathetic attacks on me have gotten you nowhere. Why must you keep fighting me? Well, princess, the thing is, we don't always get to do the things we want in this life, and you are no exception to that rule. Even I have duties that I don't enjoy doing. Do you really think a man with such a high status gets to just lounge about and do whatever? No. You, on the other hand, get to stay here all day and be a cute, mindless little pet. All you have to do is follow some basic household rules. But you are proactively choosing to make your life a difficult one. I have done my best to spoil you, offer riches, a comfortable life, the most beautiful clothes, endless travel, and so much more. All I ask for in return is a little respect. Tell me, human, is it that hard? Is it that hard for you to follow basic instructions? I knew you humans could be dense, but you're thicker than a brick wall. Did you just spit in my face? You listen here, pet, and listen good. I've already told you that I will not tolerate disrespect, especially not from my property. I've tried being so nice to you. I've tried kindness, patience, bribes, and promises. And yet, you still act this way. So maybe you need this. Maybe you need a harsh hand to keep in your place. Is that it? Is that what you so desperately need? My little pet. Because, just like with all my other methods, I'm more than happy to oblige, my darling. So, what's it gonna be, princess? Does my stubborn little girl concede? Stop mumbling and look me in the eyes when you speak. Yes, master? You're finally starting to learn something. I'm impressed, human. It only took being pinned beneath me for you to finally learn something. Ah. Oh, relax. It was just a simple forehead and neck kiss. You should count yourself grateful. With teeth like these, I could do a lot worse. But I'm a vampire, not some untamed monster. I'll return later, my dear pet. We'll be working on some training once I come back. What was that? F me? Sweetheart. Careful what you say. You may be misbehaved, but that doesn't mean I won't hesitate to pin you down to this bed, rip your clothes off, and make that wish come true. I guess making you scream would be one way to get you out of your random vows of silence. It may even be a pleasant change of pace. However, I'd much rather make you wait for it. I want to hear how you beg for the things you want. But I'll take you either way. Doesn't make a difference to me. But if that isn't what your pretty little heart desires, then I recommend you don't forget yourself, pet. Understood? A yes sir this time. I like it. You know, I can't help but wonder if you're dense, or if you want to be handled in this fashion. Because, if that's the case, you can always just ask for it, princess. You needn't make a scene of it. Your master will always be here to provide his pet with what she needs. Now, lay back down, cover up under the blanket, and rest. I won't have you exhausted at training later. Good, pet. Rest well and sweet dreams. Daddy loves you.